What if everything we thought we knew about our past was wrong? History is written in stone, bone, and artifacts. But sometimes an object is found that just doesn't fit the narrative, a whisper from a time it shouldn't exist. These are out-of-place artifacts, or OOPArts mysteries that challenge the very foundations of our accepted history. Imagine a sophisticated gear mechanism from an ancient shipwreck, or a metallic vase blasted from rock hundreds of millions of years old. Are these hoaxes, misinterpretations, or genuine relics from a lost chapter of Earth's history? The implications are staggering. They suggest a past far more complex and mysterious than we imagine. Holding a tool that shouldn't exist, found in rock older than the dinosaurs, forces us to question our timeline of progress. Maybe history isn't a straight line, but a tangled web with lost peaks of advancement. These artifacts are breadcrumbs, clues beckoning us to look deeper into the abyss of time. The journey into OOPArts is a journey into the unknown, winding through geology, archaeology, and even theoretical physics. We must question both the evidence and our own assumptions about what's possible. These relics are more than curiosities. They're invitations to explore the greatest mystery of all, the true story of life on Earth. As we pull at these threads, the tapestry of history may prove far grander and more intricate than we ever dreamed. OOPArts force us to confront the limits of our knowledge, and perhaps they are the first step toward rewriting the story of our origins. To grasp why OOPArts are so baffling, we must first understand how we read Earth's story. The planet keeps a diary in layers of rock, the geological column. Each stratum marks a different era, the deepest layers holding the oldest secrets. Scientists read these layers like pages, using fossils as bookmarks to identify specific periods. The Cambrian period marks the rise of complex life, over 500 million years ago. Dinosaurs ruled during the Mesozoic era, long before humans appeared. Our own species, Homo sapiens, and our earliest tools are recent arrivals. Stone tools date back about 3 million years, metalworking only a few thousand. This is the accepted sequence, built over centuries of investigation. Index fossils like trilobites or T-Rex bones anchor our understanding of time. So when a modern-looking tool is found in rock from the age of dinosaurs, it's like finding a smartphone in a medieval castle. This is the heart of the OOPArt mystery. The geological timeline is the bedrock of science, and OOPArt questions the entire framework. It suggests either our timeline is flawed or something inexplicable has happened. These artifacts force us to ask, is there a lost chapter the stone book hasn't told us? OOPArts are not just oddities, they're direct challenges to the story written in stone, and they demand we reconsider what we think we know about Earth's past. In 1936, near London, Texas, Max and Emma Hahn found a piece of wood sticking out of a rock. Years later, their son broke open the nodule, revealing an iron hammer with a wooden handle inside. The hammer looked modern, but the rock was said to be up to 400 million years old. If true, this would mean a tool existed long before the dinosaurs. Laboratory tests found the iron to be unusually pure, and the handle showed signs of coalification. The London hammer stands as a contradiction, a simple tool in an impossible context. Could a civilization capable of smelting iron have existed hundreds of millions of years ago? Or is this just a freak of nature preserving a modern object in ancient stone? The hammer's existence challenges everything we know about history. It's a mystery that refuses to be easily explained. In South Africa's mines, workers have unearthed small metallic spheres, some perfectly round, some with precise grooves. The rock layer they're found in is 2.8 billion years old, from a time when only microbes existed. These spheres, composed of pyrophyllite or hematite, are harder than steel files. The grooves are especially puzzling. Some spheres have 1, 2, or 3 perfectly parallel lines. How could such features form naturally, billions of years before intelligent life? The spheres defy conventional explanations, suggesting intent or design. Are they remnants of an ancient civilization, artifacts from extraterrestrials, or products of unknown geological processes? The Klerksdorp Spheres have become icons of the OOPArt phenomenon. They offer no easy answers, only profound questions about our planet's true history. Their existence challenges the boundaries of science and imagination. Each sphere is a silent message from a time we cannot comprehend. They force us to reconsider what we know about the origins of intelligence and technology, and they remain one of the most enduring enigmas in the study of OOPArts. For every incredible claim, science demands incredible evidence. The scientific community remains skeptical of OOPArts like the London Hammer and Klerksdorp Spheres. Skeptics argue these are misinterpretations, not mysteries. The London Hammer, they say, was encased in a concretion, a mineral mass that can form in decades, not millions of years. The hammer could be a 19th century tool, with the rock forming around it much later. The Klerksdorp Spheres, according to geologists, are natural concretions, not artifacts. The grooves may result from natural layering as the spheres formed. Without verifiable context, such as professional excavation, most scientists dismiss these objects as natural or modern. Extraordinary stories of lost civilizations are exciting but not supported by evidence. The simpler explanation is usually correct. Yet for some, these explanations still leave room for wonder. The debate continues, fueling curiosity and skepticism alike. But what if the skeptics are wrong? What if these objects are exactly what they appear to be? One idea is the Silurian hypothesis, that a lost civilization rose to technological heights millions of years ago, only to vanish without a trace. Over eons, cities crumble, metals rust, and continents shift, leaving only a few durable artifacts behind. The London Hammer and Klerksdorp Spheres could be such remnants. Another possibility: time travel. Could these artifacts be from our own future, left behind by accident? A tool lost in the past could be fossilized and discovered millions of years later, appearing ancient but truly futuristic. Our understanding of time is evolving, and the idea of a linear past is being challenged. If time travel is possible, OOPArts might be echoes from a future yet to come. These concepts stretch the imagination, connecting our present with all of time. OOPArts invite us to wonder about lost worlds, and worlds yet to be. OOPArts push us to question the very nature of reality. Modern physics reveals a world stranger than we imagine, particles in multiple places, connections beyond space and time. Could quantum mechanics or multiverse theories explain these impossible artifacts? Perhaps objects slip between realities, appearing in times and places where they don't belong, or maybe unknown natural laws create objects that mimic artificial craftsmanship. The universe is more creative and complex than we can fathom. The Klerksdorp Spheres might be a beautiful, strange natural phenomenon. These ideas force us to reconsider the rules of history and reality. OOPArts become clues to a much larger, mysterious universe. They hint that the impossible may simply await the right explanation. In the end, what do these strange objects really tell us? Whether misunderstood geology or relics of a lost world, OOPArts ignite our curiosity and challenge our assumptions. The story of our past is not finished. There are still blank pages to fill. Objects like the London Hammer and Klerksdorp Spheres push us to refine our science and look at the world with fresh eyes. Even if explained away, investigating them expands our knowledge. These artifacts show us the limits of what we know, and the vastness of what we don't. The true path is to question, investigate, and wonder. The quest for answers defines us as a species. Perhaps we'll never know the true origin of these objects. Their value lies in the questions they inspire. They encourage us to dream, to think critically, and to remember that our story is just one part of a much grander cosmic drama. The search continues, and the mystery endures.